Arsenal given Julian Alvarez transfer fee as Atletico Madrid finally ready to do deal. Julian Alvarez wants to leave Atletico Madrid this summer, and Arsenal have been given confidence that they can strike a deal. Atletico Madrid would reportedly be prepared to do business with Arsenal for Julian Alvarez at a staggering €150 million 128M. The 26-year-old was strongly linked to Barcelona and Real Madrid earlier in the window, but the Gunners are now also interested in taking on his services. Diego Simeone's side have no plans to let him join a domestic rival, which all but rules out a move to Real and Barca. Their stance over selling him at all has slightly changed, however, which has given Arsenal some hope of signing him. Having signed him from Manchester City for just over £80 million, the La Liga side would want to earn a profit from selling him. A triple-figure fee will almost certainly be required, and according to The Athletic, their demands are roughly €150 million 128M. Their report claims that Arsenal are awaiting encouragement from his camp after making initial contact last week. That is yet to arrive, with Alvarez still holding out for Barcelona as his dream club. Approaches from Hansi Flick's side have been rejected, while Atletico's decision to turn down a £130 million offer from Real Madrid was announced publicly before the World Cup started. In the last few days, having had time off after Argentina reached the tournament's final, Alvarez has returned to action for Atleti, where he was escorted off the pitch by club staff at full time after being booed heavily by the home support following their 2-2 draw against Villarreal. Speaking after the incident, Simeone said, "People at the club told me that the club decided he shouldn't go near the stands or the fans. It was the club's decision to keep him away and separate him so he could go to the locker room." He later added, "I'm not here to give advice. What I have to do is concentrate on my work, which is, from a sporting sense, to give my best for Atletico Madrid. The only thing I know is that if Atletico Madrid want to win a title, we need to be together. We need to have forwards, and we need to have important forwards. And for that, we need to work on it as a result, everyone, on what we need." Arsenal face a real fight to sign Alvarez, but it is not impossible he joins, as Football London understands there would be more than amicable talks if a triple-figure proposal was put forward. A deal for the ex-Manchester City star could be funded by Gabriel Martinelli, who is in talks to join Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal. Arsenal's pursuit of two elite forwards made headlines this weekend. After ending their 22-year Premier League trophy drought last term, the North Londoners appear to be on course for another stellar season. They began the 2026-27 campaign by blowing away Manchester City in the Community Shield earlier this month. Mikel Arteta's men then sent out a clear message by dismantling Coventry City in their Premier League opener last Friday, making it 2-3-0 victories from their first two competitive fixtures of the campaign. Having already boasted a strong enough squad to reach the Champions League final last term while challenging for the league, Arsenal made a clear effort to strengthen this summer through the transfer market. Sporting director Andrea Berta successfully brought in 5 players worth a combined £200 million, and the Gunners have been rewarded with stellar performances. Yet, Arteta believes the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle before the window closes on September 1st is a world-class forward, who has so far eluded him. Here, Mirror Football brings you the latest regarding the English champions' pursuit of Julian Alvarez and Kenan Yildiz. Fabrizio Romano reports that Arsenal officials met with Atletico Madrid in London on Friday over a potential deal for Alvarez. The Argentine forward is widely reported to be Arteta's dream signing this summer, but several obstacles have prevented the Gunners from getting their man up to now. The 26-year-old is desperate to leave Atletico, but has always been clear that his preference is to sign for Barcelona. Atletico, meanwhile, insists they will not sell their talisman to a La Liga rival, and would demand a substantial club record-breaking fee from Arsenal if the player even agrees to join the North Londoners. Romano has now detailed the talks that unfolded between Atleti and Arsenal late last week, stating that Alvarez hasn't rejected the English champions despite wanting Barcelona. Arsenal are said to be respectful of that fact, and know any deal would be expensive. The Italian journalist claims Arsenal made it clear they want to be kept updated by both the club and player on any changes in the next 7 days before the window shuts, so that they can re-enter negotiations if an opportunity presents itself. Amid his standoff with club bosses, Alvarez was included in Diego Simeone's squad to face Villarreal on Sunday.